Let me hit you with this. If you caught a scar staring back at you in the mirror, what would you do? Would you rush to erase it, cover it up, or smash the mirror that's showing you the truth? Here's the raw truth. We often don't hate the scar itself. We hate the reflection that forces us to face it. Think about your relationships. If the same toxic vibes keep coming back like a bad rerun, maybe the real problem isn't out there. Maybe it's the reflection inside you that's begging for attention. See, healing isn't about fixing others. It's about owning your own shadow, those hidden parts you shoved deep down. It's about realizing that every wrong person you attract is just a mirror reflecting what you haven't healed yet. And here's a game changer. When you start healing yourself, the whole world shifts. Your energy changes, your boundaries sharpen, and suddenly, the wrong people stop showing up because you stopped inviting them. So, ask yourself honestly, are you ready to stop breaking the mirrors and start tending to the scars? Now, seriously, if you're stuck attracting the same toxic vibes over and over, it's time to ask, who really needs healing here? Them? Or the reflection staring back at you from your own soul? Because here's the secret, no one tells you. The energy you put out literally broadcasts your inner world like a radio signal. So those wrong people, they're just the universe's way of showing you what's still hanging in your own frequency. Unhealed shadows, old fears, or hidden stories screaming for attention. It's not about blaming yourself or spiraling down the rabbit hole. It's about realizing that every person you attract is like a mirror reflecting parts of you you might have been running from. And get this, real healing happens when you stop trying to fix them and start facing that mirror without flinching. When you do that, something wild happens. Your energy shifts so deeply that those toxic patterns lose their grip. Some people change, some disappear. And you step into a new vibration where healthy, vibrant connections become your new norm. Because the truth is, your outer world is just a live broadcast of your inner vibe. There was this 23-year-old girl stuck in a loop. Every relationship felt like deja vu cold vibes, distance, that unshakable feeling of emptiness no matter who she was with. One night, staring at her reflection, she dropped a question loaded with raw honesty. Why do I always fall for the same kind of person? Not just their face or style, but the whole pattern, the emotional roller coaster, the silent fights, the feeling of being unseen and unheard. Here's the twist. It's rarely about them. It's about the unseen code running inside her, the subconscious programming built from childhood wounds, old fears, and the stories she hasn't dared to rewrite. Science and psychology agree their relationships are mirrors reflecting the state of our inner world. If your inner world is still tangled with unresolved pain, confusion, or self-doubt, you're gonna magnetize the same energy back. But here's the good news. This cycle isn't a trap. It's a signal. A wake-up call to step into your own power, heal your past, and rewrite the script. Because the real question isn't just who you keep falling for. It's, who am I becoming by breaking free from this pattern? And when that question lands, your soul starts shaking off the old dust and lighting up a path to true connection with yourself and others. Why do I always fall for the same kind of person? Maybe it's not just about them. Maybe your soul's not stuck, it's trying to show you something. What if your attraction is not random, but magnetic, pulling you into patterns you never healed? You see, sometimes, the people we fall for carry the exact energy we once lacked, feared, or gave away. They reflect a part of us we buried or a wound we keep rehearsing like a broken song. That spark you feel, that instant connection, it's not always love, it's familiarity. It's trauma disguised as chemistry. Because your subconscious isn't looking for peace, it's looking for what's familiar. And until you interrupt the pattern, you'll keep calling it fate. When really it's just repetition with new faces. But here's the twist. It's not your fault. It's not weakness. It's your awakening. Your soul keeps knocking. Not to punish, but to push you through the pattern, to make you see yourself in the mirror of every heartbreak. And maybe that's why this time, it hurt just enough to wake you up. She wasn't broken. Far from it. What looked like cracks. Those were just echoes, reflections of the world's raw, unfiltered energy bouncing right back at her. Life's not out to break you. It's here to reflect your inner universe. Every tough moment, a signal. Every person who stirs something inside you, a walking mirror. Think of it like this. Your relationships aren't random. They're coded messages from your subconscious showing you what's ready to heal, grow, or break free. This isn't just psychology fluff, it's science and spirit intertwined. Mirror law explains how the energy you project into the world draws back its twin, forcing you to confront, transform, or embrace parts of yourself. So when you feel triggered, disrespected, or even loved too deeply, ask yourself, what part of me is this reflecting? Because that's where the real work begins. And that's where transformation lives. And she forgot. Every person we attract isn't just coincidence or luck. They're a living mirror reflecting shadows we hide or light we've lost. This isn't just some vague idea. It's a profound cosmic law known as the mirror law, blending psychology with spirituality. When someone walks into your life and stirs up something raw or familiar, it's a signal, not a random glitch. It's your soul's way of handing you a key, a chance to unlock parts of yourself you've ignored or locked away. Because growth doesn't come from avoiding reflections, but from diving deep into them, embracing the discomfort, and choosing healing over hiding. Every person you're vibing with, there's a reason. It's not coincidence or just chemistry. It's your inner world sending out signals, and theirs answering back. People show up in your life like emotional satellites, either bouncing back wounds you've been hiding, or flashing reminders of parts of yourself lost in the noise. These magnetic poles aren't random. They're coded invitations. Invitations to face what you've been ghosting, whether it's pain, fear, or buried dreams. Or to reclaim the pieces of you that got dimmed by time, trauma, or society's scripts. Think about it. Why do some patterns keep repeating? Why do certain personalities feel familiar, even if they hurt? Because your soul's running a deep script underneath the surface, and every connection is a chance to rewrite that story. This is the quantum dance of attraction, where your unseen energy field pulls in what matches your current vibration, whether that's healing energy or old pain. So every relationship is a lesson, a mirror, and a doorway to grow, to heal, and to become the truest version of yourself. Ever notice how you keep attracting the same energy? Those emotionally unavailable folks, the ones who leave you guessing, might actually be reflecting how you've been treating yourself, sometimes without even knowing it. Think about it. Your subconscious has a way of sending out coded messages through your vibe, and what you put out is what you pull back. So if you're stuck in a cycle of feeling unseen or unvalued, it's a signal to pause and check in on your own self-love radar. Healing starts from the inside out. It's about rewiring how you relate to you, your worth, your boundaries, your self-talk. Because no relationship, romantic or otherwise, can fill a void you're not ready to face yourself. And here's the kicker. Those people aren't here to fix you. They're here to wake you up, to shine a light on the parts of you begging for attention and care, to push you toward the growth you've been avoiding. So next time you feel drained or triggered, remember, it's not them. It's your soul's way of saying, hey, it's time to love yourself better. People enter our lives not to complete us, but to awaken us. And real awakening? It's rarely soft. It's the friend who ghosts you, the lover who chooses someone else. The moment you realize you've been over-giving just to feel seen. See, the way they treat you isn't random. It's a mirror of how quietly, unconsciously, you've been treating yourself. Ignoring your own needs, doubting your own voice, settling for less than what you truly deserve just to avoid being alone. But here's where the shift begins. The moment you stop abandoning yourself, you stop chasing people who do, because something changes inside. A frequency, a standard, a silent no more. Once you shift your vibration, you shift the kind of people you attract, heal your wound, and you stop craving people who poke it, because self-worth becomes your new frequency, and it's magnetic. So if something in this video hit you, like really hit you, if you felt like I was talking to your soul, then this space, Aniverse, is your space. Hit the like, drop your truth in the comments, and ring the bell. Not for me, for you. Because sometimes one comment can save someone else from repeating the same pain. What did your last relationship reflect about you? Type it below. Writing it might be your first step toward healing. So remember, wrong people are not punishments. They are mirrors. And once you face the mirror, You break the cycle. You stop attracting people who drain you and start connecting with souls who see you. Because love, true love, builds you. It doesn't bruise you. I'll be here in Aniverse when you're ready for more than just content, when you're ready to remember who you really are.